So this is the last of the 3 videos on graphing quadratics. This one we're going to do factored form. I'm going to do number 6 and then ask you to do problem 5. So first of all, in factored form, this will be a U-shape. I don't see any squaring, but if I were to multiply x times x, you're going to get x squared. So this will make a U-shape. Remember that the roots are when we get an output of 0. And our y-intercept is when we input 0. So roots, we output 0, y-intercept, we input 0. So the roots are actually the easiest because if I put 3 here and here, this will be a 0, which will make this whole product 0. So the opposite of minus 3 is 3. The opposite of minus 1 is 1. Those are my 2 roots. You could prove it to yourself by typing it in the calculator. So -2, parentheses, plug in 3, 3 minus 3, and 3 minus 1. That's going to be a 0, so this whole product should be 0. And that's what I get. All right, same thing happens if you plug in 1 for the x's. Output 0. So let's plot those. So if I go over 3, 1. Okay. So those are my 2 roots. Now we know that the vertex has to happen right in between those. So the number between 1 and 3 is 2. So I know this has to be a 2. Whenever you need a y value, you take your x value, put it in for x to get this number. So we'll plug in 2, and we're going to get so if I type that into a calculator, I get -2, 2 minus 3, and 2 minus 1. Enter, I get positive 2. Okay, so then I can plot that point, 2, 2. Now so far it looks like this goes out 1, down 2, out 1, down 2, which makes sense because my a value is -2. So that actually tells me it's going to go out 1, down 2. It's also going to go out 2, down 8, because usually it goes out 2, down 4, but we have to double that because of the 2. So out 2, down 8. Out 2, down 8. Now it looks like the y-intercept is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -6. This should be -6, but you can double check. Take 0, put it in for those x's, and double check that you get -6. So we're going to plug in 0. So -2, parentheses. Zero and 0. So this is going to be -3. This is going to be -1. -2 times -3 is positive 6. Positive 6 times -1. -6, just like we guessed. All right, now we're going to write the vertex form equation of this and the general form equation. Vertex form is easier. We just need the a value, which is -2 in front. So a value of -2. We move to the right 2. So I'm going to go -2. And we square, and then we go up 2. So +2 at the end. All right, general form. We put the a value in front of x squared. We need a b value in front of x. I don't know that yet, but I do know that the c value will be -6 because the c value is always the y-intercept. Remember that for general form, we're going to use that opposite of b over 2a equals the x of the vertex. So I know opposite of b divided by 2 times negative 2 will have to equal the a, so it has to be the a of the vertex. So this is going to have to equal that 2. All right, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, so this becomes negative b over negative 4 equals positive 2. To get negative b by itself, I'll multiply both sides by negative 4, so I get negative b equals, multiply this side by negative 4, that goes away. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So if the opposite of b equals negative 8, that means positive b must equal positive 8. All right, so remember that finding these are kind of A-level. We'll do a quiz tomorrow on this. Make sure you do problem 5 and the rest of the worksheet.